Just roll the dice, take the lead. Trust in your luck and you'll see.
There's magic and wonder if you just follow me. Unlock this door with your key. Imagination works best when it's set free.
Just roll the dice and trust in your strength and follow me. There's mysteries to solve
and secrets to find,
Yetis to fix.
thunderous caves to be mined.
When you need to defend,
You'll be joined by new friends.
the adventure begins now. Who knows where it is?
Get out your pins, magic bends, bags and flashlights.
Let's start tonight's story off right. It's a new world plus.
While we wait for a bus.
The adventure begins now. Just follow us. Just roll the dice and follow us.
Welcome to WDWNT The RPG, a tabletop-style role-playing game set in and around the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. If this is your first time watching or listening, then welcome. This is a one-shot adventure that is outside of our main storyline, so anybody can enjoy it. And if you've listened to our Haunted Mansion pilot episode, this one will be entirely different. Tonight, our cast of players are Nicholas Cicero, Eric Wolf, Pete Carney, and Matthew Soberman. Hello, everybody! How's everyone doing today?
Trick or treat!
Hey,
It's Halloween time! Tomorrow. By the time we're finished playing this, it'll be Halloween. October's Halloween in general.
that is true.
And my name is Tyler Mann, and I'm your parks manager. I'll be telling these players what they are seeing or hearing, and occasionally we'll use some 20-sided dice to determine their actions, and I'll tell them how well those actions proceed. Each episode, our players take on characters as part of the freelance adventure company. They accept missions to solve mysteries, discover secrets, and explore. So let's go around and everyone tell us a bit about your characters. Nick, let's start with you.
I am Spectro, the mysterious wizard who can toss balls of electricity and also convince people to follow me along my route.
Don't do this. Eric, tell us a bit about your character. And you're muted. One day we'll get it, folks.
There we
I
go.
see what
Hey.
stole his voice.
So today I'm playing as Damien Drago. I'm an amateur supernatural investigator, you know. But the thing is that I'm not really into it. It's more of a family thing, so we'll see if I'm any good at it.
So AJ is basically taking a break, and Damien Drago's joining us then, right?
Yeah, it just gone. It just gone for right now.
All right. Pete, tell us about Baby Powder Pete.
Hey, babies, you got Baby Powder Pete tonight. I don't know who this Pete character is, but I'll tell you, Baby Powder Pete is in a good old mood. It's been a while since the RPG, if you know what I'm saying, but if you want to know about me, you got to know about Baby Powder Pete. So listen, here's the deal. I used to marry Constance. You might know her. She might come up tonight. It's a real thing. But you know, here's the deal. I carry rum. It comes in handy, not just for drinking. You should keep that in mind in the back of your heads. And also, you know, I got that baby powder. Got to stay fresh in the parks, if you know what I mean. It's a Baby Powder Pete.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. All right, and Matthew, tell us about
Sort
Tim
of makes me
Rack.
look dull by comparison. I'm Tim Reck the Gore. I am a hermit who longs for a home to purely call his own. My special power is that I have a magic wrench that can fix anything if the dice allow. Ask the Yeti.
It might take a while, but yeah. Well, if you're watching the show live, be sure to join the chat. You never know when these adventurers might need your help during tonight. And we may also do a small post-show for the live folks to unpack everything that's going to happen, and I could just tell we're going to have a lot to talk about. So, our story begins. Everyone ready? Everyone in the mood?
I was born ready, baby.
I'm not going to give myself a point for that. So, our story begins just outside the haunted mansion. You're at the gates where Horace Fusselbottom, the groundskeeper who tends to the mansion's upkeep, is there with his shaky legs and his shaky dog. And he says to you, Oh, thank goodness you got my message. I was just tending to the plants near the greenhouse when I noticed something odd. The plants, they had sprung to life. The ghosts, they were all missing from their usual areas in the mansion. When I went to the ballroom, I saw ghosts stuck in some endless dance, and the music was different too, more controlling. It was like the music was like cursing them. And worst of all was that the mansion was empty and now it's driving the guests away. And, yeah. It's a lot to take in, so what do you guys think? I think, oh no, everyone, there we go. Now we can hear. What's up? What do you guys think about what he said?
I think Don Knotts is telling us that the ghosts are doing the cha-cha slide.
Don Knotts.
No.
Yeah, no.
Guys, so we have
we're in for some
plants,
spookiness.
maybe, or are we going right in?
I think we got to look at those plants.
The plants, yeah.
Well, he does say to you, oh, hang on a second. He takes out a skeleton key. He hands it to you, and he goes, this should open up the ballroom, but with that cursed music going on, you need to probably find some, like, magical earplugs or something that'll stop the music from getting you guys cursed as well. I think there were some
This
earplugs.
music sounds like gypsy music, and I don't trust it. Baby Powder Pete doesn't like it. I'm going to put grass in my ears if I have to, but we better find some earplugs. You know what I'm saying?
There might be some earplugs hidden in the attic, but watch out for Constance, because, she's always up there.
You always watch out for your ex. She'll get you.
What ex? Well, you guys were married?
Oh, we don't like to talk about that, Constance and I, because I might be the only living husband she has left. Baby Powder Pizza survivor, bless up. However, I think we should go after those earplugs. Y'all agree?
Well, I think we should look at the plants first, because
there is multiple ways to get into the mansion.
There are?
There may be earplugs in the plants. I am okay with the plants. Unless it's poison ivy. Leaves of 3, let them be. Leaves of 4, I'll play some more, if you know what I mean.
Is that real? Is that a real thing?
That's a real thing.
Really,
that doesn't happen in Canada, but it happens right here in southern Florida. Woo!
And if your leaves are at Wrigley Field, go Cubs.
We have leaves, but they play hockey. Yeah, so obviously there's multiple ways to get into the mansion. I mean, there's windows everywhere. There's a gate to the graveyard. You can just walk through the front foyer if you want to, but there's, windows on the greenhouse. It's probably so
the plants are in the greenhouse, or are we talking like the plants outside the main entrance?
If he's tending to the plants, it's probably the ones in the greenhouse.
Okay. So we got to get into this mansion anyway. That's where the plants are.
Yeah. Let's go through the greenhouse. That's a good place to start. You guys
through the greenhouse.
Everybody should go green. I concur.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys climb up the main trellis area just outside of the haunted mansion. And as you enter the greenhouse, all the plants turn and look at you. They're within cages and out of distance, but they try and snap at you. However, a very large, unfriendly-looking bulb roars at you while its twisty vines seem to attempt to try and crush something or someone hidden inside of it. because you hear a muffled squealing sound and a hand waving at you for help. What do you guys do?
I say, why does this man only have 4 fingers? What happened to this man? I want to know more.
Guys, I think maybe I should, I can use one of my electrified balls of light at the plant, see if it releases the person. Think I can do that?
I mean, can the plant be talked to? Can it be reasoned with?
I don't reason.
Okay,
Would you
Did I
rather...
he's got
investigate
his PKE meter out. Should we investigate for magic? Because we don't want to
What do
do
you think?
something that might bite us in the end, right?
I guess. I mean, I'm fine attacking the plant, but if you guys side...
You want to
with,
just attack it?
Timberlake over there.
It wouldn't
Hey,
be the dumbest
If you
thing
want to
we've
just
done.
attack it, you can just
I would
attack
like
it.
to
I just
know
wanted to, like,
who this
attack back.
4-fingered man is, and I want to talk to him. He might have the questions and the answers we desire.
Eric, should we talk to the plant or attack it?
I want to say I should investigate it just in case, because I don't want you to attack it, it attack back, or you attack it and then you also kill the guy.
All right, what do you got?
Nobody attacks Baby Powder Pete.
Excuse me.
Are you in the plant? I'm confused.
No, I am not. That other poor soul is. So I will go with your recommendation.
Okay, so I should roll to investigate.
For investigation,
Go for it.
I got a 12
Okay.
plus 1.
I have a 16 plus 3.
Okay, well, you guys can determine that this plant has an armor class of about 10. And, well, no, it's exactly 10. I don't know why I said about. It's like 9.6. The plant is an armor class of 10, and it just seems to be roaring maniacally with, like, sap dripping out of its chompers. It doesn't look like it can be talked to at all.
No.
Okay, then. Battle stations.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll to attack this guy with my magic electrical balls of light.
All right, roll for it. You
Nobody
need to get
got better
open.
balls than my buddy. I forgot your character name, Spectro.
Spectro.
Spectro, I'm new with Spectro. It comes to me. The problem is a lot of rum here, Baby Powder Pete. But I like your plan. Let's see what those bowls bring.
14.
14. All right.
Ooh.
Now roll a D, whatever number for your attack. See how much damage you do to it.
Sure. I got a D6 here.
Nice.
Oh, 1.
1? Oh, well, now it's down to 9. Anybody else want to take a...
So about 10.
So,
So,
I have a bucket of acid slime here, so let me see. Let me see what I can do.
Just be careful, because that can eat right through the
Roll a
plant and harm
9.
the guy inside.
rolled a 9. That's not it didn't get over its armor class, so as you go to try and throw it, you just sort of stumble over a rock. And you're like, maybe not. Maybe I won't try this. Anybody else want to try something?
I mean, I have my wrench, but that's just going to fix things. It's not going to harm the plant.
Listen, babies, if there's one thing I know about plants, it's they can't survive without sunlight. Am I right? Let's talk science. So what I'm going to do is put a little haze over all of them. You can't survive without sunlight. So all you do is just sneak up behind your plants. You just sneak on up. They don't see you coming. You just sneak on up behind that vine, and you go a huff and a puff, and you cover them in baby powder.
Can you give me a roll of a D20? Let's see how well that worked.
Of course I can, but I've done lost my dice back at the rum distillery. So now I need someone else to roll for me, one of my compatriots.
I got you.
These dice don't work no more.
I got you. You got an 11.
11? Okay, well, Baby Powder Pete blows his baby powder, and it gives a haze just enough for the plant to thrash around a little bit wildly. And with that, it uncoils what it was trying to strangle to death. So the vines uncoil, and a small monkey wearing a fez drops to the ground, straightening his jacket, he climbs up onto Baby Powder's shoulder. His coat says Albert on it, and it's the logo for Mystic Manor on his fez. It's Albert the monkey, everyone. So
my little man has returned.
and he seems very friendly with Pete, and he gives him a nice big kiss on the cheek, and then starts climbing over on top of his head. And so what do you guys do now? Are you going to try and defeat the plan? Or are you going to bail for it? What are we going to do now?
I think Spectre should shoot.
Spectro, burn this plant to the ground, please.
I'm going to say vote for bailing, but...
I think we should talk to the monkey.
We should talk to the monkey.
So let's have a conversation with the monkey. I want to know what the monkey was.
Here, little monkey. Come here. Come here, baby. Come, I'll get the monkey.
I can't do a monkey. I'm not Frank Welker. I'm so sorry.
Where'd
I'm
Albert
pretty sure
go?
Frank Welker.
Albert, so what were you doing here in the mansion?
Albert motions that he's like, and again, ooh. Does anyone here happen
inside? You saw a treasure, and you were like, "Whoa, treasure!"
Babies, 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 babies. I don't like to brag about this, but I spent some time around some monkeys, and we picked up each other's languages and scents, and it was a glorious 92 days of interactions. So, what Alfred is trying... Albert or Alfred? I forget now.
Albert,
I call him Al. Albert. I call him Al. I don't use formal names, hence Baby Powder Pete.
Aladdin?
What I think he's trying to say is, y'all better get inside before stuff gets dark out here. I think that's what he's trying to say is the sun is setting, and we better get inside this mansion before things get a bit spooky outside.
Yeah, not to remind you, you are still surrounded by giant plant monsters that are snapping at you.
No plants scare Baby Powder Pete. I am not a vegetarian. I'm a meat-eating man.
Should we investigate the plants? This feels like something we should investigate. Plants don't normally do this. I don't know if you've ridden Living with the Land lately, but I don't see many of them snapping at me.
I either agree with this man or I say we chop them down and fry them with pancetta and they will taste delicious. But I think your plan is much better than mine. There's no pot or pan big enough for these vines.
So who's got some good investigation skills here?
I've got a 16 with a +3 modifier.
Yeah,
so that's 19.
Yeah, he was the best one.
So
that's what we did last time.
I just automatically investigate because the only thing higher than that is a 20, and that's critical. If my RPGing is correct.
You want to roll between 1 and 16 for a successful investigation.
Okay. 5.
Yeah, you're good. As you investigate the plants very carefully without getting too close, you notice that there's another skeleton key sort of lying right at the base of the plant.
Oh, boy. Something tells me we're going to need that.
You think Albert can grab it?
Can we reach it safely without the plant snapping at us?
Albert can certainly get that
go get it.
Yeah.
Why don't we get
Albert?
Sacrifice Albert to try to get that key.
Albert easily crawls down and, dodging the snapping plant monster, snatches the key and brings it back up and hands it over to Baby Powder Pete and remains on his shoulder.
Because he obviously got caught the first time he tried to do that, so I don't know why it was successful.
He was successful this time. So now you guys have 2 skeleton keys. Where do you go now? Do you try and do anything more with this plan, or do you maybe go into the foyer? Foyer?
Well,
I think it's
if
foyer
we can get
time.
by the plants successfully, we exit out of this greenhouse.
Yeah,
You
that's a
guys
good idea.
With that, we'll try to sneak by these plants and get into the foyer.
I think
Alright.
that's
I think
really
we're-
our only option.
I concur.
Let's go to the foyer.
All right. So, as you head into the foyer, well, first of all, you're able to dodge these plants who are still just like trying to get you. But you head into the foyer, and there are branching pathways, one leading upstairs to the attic, back to the greenhouse. Over to the side, there's an entrance to the stretching room, as well as an entrance to the seance room. There is a door for the ballroom if you want to go and inspect that later, but there's also a way to get into the graveyard, a little sort of back door pathway. Basically, from the foyer, you can access every part of the house, including there's even some stairs that lead down to the basement. But as you enter... Oh, yeah?
I got a feeling we should go check out this greenhouse. No, just kidding.
You were
No.
just in the greenhouse.
We were just in the greenhouse. Spectro, what have you been doing?
Man's taking a few too many thunderbolts to the head.
As in the Great Prophet, I do read the good American Bible. And as it says, started from the bottom, now we're here, like from the Prophet Drake. And I think we should go to the basement.
So the American Bible cites a Canadian man.
Correct? There are no Americans in the American Bible. That is a fact.
Well,
Well, okay
I kind
then.
of want to go visit Baby Powder Pete's wife in the attic.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't cross the line. We were friends until this point. Don't make me powder you, brother. Don't make me powder you. Relax. We don't go to
Okay,
Constance unless we have to go to Constance.
Let's let Baby Powder Pete, work through his issues in his own time.
Alright.
You
I'm
can't
ready
rush
for
the
that.
healing process.
I'm gonna have to hit this
The
room one
basement's
more
not a
time.
bad idea. That being said, if you know the Haunted Mansion, you go right from the foyer into the stretching room. So I don't know if the basement or the stretching room. I would not recommend the attic at this point. Let's save that for when Baby Powder Pete is ready to handle that. I don't want to rush.
I respect
rush
you
his
guys,
development.
but he never in a stretching room. Y'all keep adding rooms.
There's a map right here. We should check out the map.
Do you want to bring up the
See where-
map full size?
Yeah,
Was that one of our options?
Yeah,
I
we
said
yeah.
can.
from
I
the
mean,
foyer,
it's right
you
there
can
below
pretty
us
much
as
go
well.
to any room in the house. So this.
Yeah, these are all. Seems like as you guys are looking at the map, for some reason, everyone needs to be silent for a few seconds. But yeah, this is the map as we see. We got the graveyard, the attic, the seance room, the basement, the greenhouse, the foyer, and the stretching room. So let's take it back to everyone so we can all hear them discuss everything.
Yeah,
So,
but
what do you guys plan to
Stretching
do?
room.
Anything but
Yeah,
the
yeah.
attic. I will go with you, and I love you.
I vote stretching room.
I vote stretching room also. I want to get to the seance room, so stretching room is the right direction for me.
Okay,
So we're all in agreement.
so-
Stretching room.
Besides the one time I lost my buddy Armstrong, I will still go with you to the stretching room.
Did I? What?
Oh, Baby Powder Pete, you are a tangled web of fascinating stories.
You have
All right.
no idea. 7 book deals I turned down for this show, just so you know.
All right. So as you guys head over to the stretching room, you're standing at the doorway, so you're not right in the middle yet. Because as you stand in the doorway, you can see that there's a skeleton key up on a very high ledge. However, the room begins stretching up, and the key gets further and further away.
Good thing that monkey can climb.
Welcome to the episode where the monkey does everything for us.
You may not need to, because after a few seconds, it starts to stretch back down again. However, as Albert climbs near the wall, a candle
I was about
falls
to
off.
Jungle Cruise us. Just go like shoulders, Jungle Cruise style, up to the horn, if you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
for this weak-ass battery wall that just starts decreasing after a few seconds.
Well, as Albert goes near the wall, a candle falls off the wall, and as the room is stretching back down, the candle stretches down as well, like squashing smaller somehow. So it appears that as the stretching room stretches up, it stretches what's inside it up. And as it stretches back down, whatever's inside stretches down. So if you guys are putting something in the room, or if someone is going in the room, you need to tell me if you're entering when it's stretching up or when it's stretching down.
Oh, okay.
I think Regis Philbin put it best. I don't like this.
It's just gonna hurt.
I love that building.
Do you guys want to get on each other's shoulders and then walk in while it's going up?
Well, do we want to invest? I kind of feel like we may not need to. I don't know how much we're going to stretch, but if the room is stretching, yes, the key's going to go high up, but we're also going to stretch. We may not need more than one person.
Also,
but I don't think we'll
call
know
me completely crazy, but we chose this room. Can't we just walk around the other way?
You want to just leave that skeleton key there?
I'll go in if you guys want to go in. But if I'm going to sacrifice anybody, it's, well, never mind. Forget everything I just said. If I think one person should go in like a hero, it would be my buddy Spectro. But then he gets into
You can
a
always
smoke
come back
signal.
later.
Maybe that's a good idea too. My fearless navigational voice in the sky.
I have a feeling this room could come in handy later on when there's another room we need to be tall or short inside. So,
yeah, even
Okay.
though they spelled science room wrong, there could be things going on in here.
it's
You
not
never know.
necessarily that room that we need to stretch or shrink for.
So do we want to move on to the seance room or
Seance, ballroom?
the ballroom? We can investigate.
Well, I'd rather stay away from the ballroom till we have our earplugs.
That is true. Yeah,
Wow.
we should not.
Oh, the
music.
So, let's go check out the seance room. Let's take a peek in all these rooms. That's a good idea to kind of get the lay of the land before we figure things out. So,
It's a
Let's go
great
check out
idea.
the seance room. Let's head that way.
Spectro, you are
Okay.
onto something.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you walk in, the seance room is pretty quiet. But as you enter, a crystal ball in the middle springs to life, a bright purple hue, and a face appears. Who is it? Ooh! However, the rest of them hold a deadly surprise, so it's a deadly game of guessing. So, I'll leave it up to you to decide. Oh no, appears that I am very, very silent. Let's go back. Oh, can you hear me through the astral plane? Can you all hear me? Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. I'm gonna do my bit again because apparently you didn't hear most of whatever I was saying. All right. Let me start again. So, hello, I'm Monsieur Teloda. I'm the cat seer from the Catstral plane. I hear you're in need of a skeleton key, so I have all these boxes here. It's a deadly, deadly game. We have box A, we have box B, we have box C, and we have box D. One of them holds the skeleton key. However, the other three hold a deadly surprise. So it's a deadly game of guessing. I'll leave it to all of you to figure out what box you want or which one you think holds the skeleton key. Maybe let's see those smiley faces again so you can take a guess. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Can you hear me
clues?
still?
Do we get clues or hints?
Can you all hear me?
I'm guessing we're at the mercy of the people watching this.
Oh boy.
Can you all hear me though? Still,
sisters,
that's the main
dragons,
thing.
mothers.
Now we can't hear
Ooh.
Blueface Man.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, we can hear him. I can hear him.
You hear me? Okay, that's good.
Can I just say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we
I
can
was
hear
I was
you.
waiting for you to answer. Can I just say?
Oh, okay.
But I'm just
Okay,
saying
well-
a heart everyone goes for. A B is like my brother from another mother, Batman. The D coffin looks nice too, but that dirty rat in the dark square looks like it's trying to have us avoid him. And I say we go after that which wants to be avoided.
Well, to make this more challenging, you were right, Spectro. I know all your names. You don't get to choose the box. The spiritual folks in the chat will by typing A, B, C, or D into the chat. So I think you might have to convince them which one you think is correct. And I will tally it up, but they need to just type the one letter A, B, C, or D.
Don't do it yet, guys. Don't do it yet.
Do we get any
I've
type
already-
of hints or clues?
I've started tallying.
Oh
Am I
no.
able to shake any of these boxes?
I mean,
Do
A
you want to-
stands for
you want to
aorta,
shape-
which is part of the part of the heart.
Well,
B is for bat. D is for dead, hence the coffin. But I can't think of a reason why the rat is C.
Exactly.
I ran out of letters. That's just I had to use A, B, C, or D. Wait, what did you think A was?
And do we get any type of hints? Any type of hints as to where the key might be?
I might even say you're on the right track. I might even say that you've gotten enough hints based on the box
and
itself.
nothing can stop us now.
Oh,
How dare you?
wait.
I hate that ride.
The keys are for. What room are the keys for? To get into the ballroom?
Ooh,
think we know yet.
yes.
Oh wait.
B for ballroom?
Hmm.
Is it to
Or
get
A
into the
for
bar?
attic? I can't remember what the keys are for, but I think
The keys get you into the ballroom. There's a skeleton
Yeah.
lock on the front of the ballroom, and the
All right,
the skeleton
B for
keys unlock the
ballroom.
skeleton lock.
yeah, B for ballroom and bat. I like B. B. Come on, chat. B. B.
I'm thinking C.
I like C as well. It's a strong C.
You guys.
Not to mention, you know,
B.
the former pirate, of course, is in love with the sea.
Of course, I love the sea. It calls to you and me. The sea is where we should be, but never choose the letter B. It's an old song we learned on the ship.
That's real helpful.
I love singing.
Man, those pirates know everything.
Well,
We
I'm
are
going to say
very
this
smart.
much. I think our voting is pretty much voted. Everyone's voted more than once, and I'm very happy to say that each vote only counts once per account. Are you ready to see what they have revealed?
Oh boy, yeah.
They have voted D,
reveal.
the coffin.
Oh!
And do you want to know what's
Come on.
inside? Are you ready to find out?
The
Ooh!
reason I'm gonna hate the chat.
It was a skeleton key!
Oh!
Congratulations!
Oh!
Because obviously a skeleton goes in a coffin. It was that simple. Do you want to know what all the other boxes held? I won't subject you to their terrors, but I will tell you. Box A, that's shaped like a heart, that drained your health by 5 HP. Ooh, good job not picking that. B, for bat. What do you think would be in a bat-shaped box? It was bats. Ooh, they would have attacked you and taken one of your health. And what do you expect box C would have had?
Skeleton key.
No! Box C, the one shaped like a rat, held a mandatory reservation for Tony's! Woo!
That makes sense.
Well,
Oh no!
Well,
Not the
I just have to-
marinara! Not the marinara!
Well, it's a good thing that they voted correctly, so you can say good job to the people, the fine adventurers who are in the chat, or as I like to call
Oh,
it,
thank you,
the
chat.
cat. So congratulations
You
on
were
passing
smarter
my-
than us.
Good job.
Like
good
I
job to
said
the
all
chat.
along, go with box D.
Yeah, you were
But
on
my
the right
memory
track
has
before.
gone.
That was the thing. One of you actually said like skeletons go in a coffin. So yeah, that was it. All right. Well, what are you guys doing the rest of the
memory has
night? I could
gone.
go for an In-N-Out burger or something. You guys want to go to Nomad? Is
Tully!
it still open?
Get out of here, you
Yeah.
crazy little Madam Tully. Get out of here, you little crazy.
Hey, Tully's
How
been
dare
good
you.
to us. Let's not be mean.
Tully. What? Who's
We
Tully?
must move
My name
on. We
is
can hang out with
Monsieur
Tully in a
Toloda.
seance room all night. What kind
Toloda,
of
Okay, I'm
party
done.
would this be?
Okay, I'm done. I'm going away now.
Farewell, Toloda.
Woo!
Farewell,
Farewell.
Madam Monsieur
Sweet,
Toledo.
sweet Toloda. May God
I'm
bless
just gonna-
you and carry
I'm
you
just gonna go to bed.
to the heavens gate. And my brother St. Peter open up those gates and oh, you're gone? Okay. Hello.
Oh, hi guys. What happened?
Nothing.
I mean, there was a cat and a ball, and apparently the chat's smarter than us, so...
What else is new?
That was amazing.
So,
All
I'm
right.
getting the feeling that there is a skeleton key in each of these rooms. But the one thing we haven't found yet are earplugs.
Did we
So
look
where
in the
would
foyer?
those earplugs be?
All right, so I guess can we get to the graveyard from here?
Yes, you can get to the graveyard.
You guys want to head out and around, or should we?
Yeah, I think we should go to the graveyard.
All right, let's pay our respects.
Okay, going to the graveyard. Bless you.
Gesundheit.
As you enter the graveyard, you see a familiar face. It's the hatbox ghost, and in his hatbox, he has a skeleton. And he goes, "Yeah, hello. I hear you're in the region for a skeleton key. Luckily, I have one here. However, you have to beat me in a game of my choosing. I have created a game of the dead so maddening that if you lose, it means you lose your sanity. It's a game called The Tree of Dice." Oh, look at it there with its low quality JPEG of a dice. All right, let's go back so that our adventurers can discuss amongst themselves. You guys know how the Tree of Dice is played, right?
I do,
guess
but I
I
feel
roll
like I
in.
must tell y'all something.
What's up,
If I
baby?
lift
Yes?
up my left hand, I put my left hand in my pocket, and the other one's about to tell you this story. If I lift up this hand to the camera, hold on now.
You blow.
Wait.
If you actually went to the hatbox, what is that?
These
They're earplugs.
Your
are
own fingers.
They are not dwarves' fingers, nor are they fingernails of bad behaved children. These are earplugs.
And did you just find
Okay.
that on the graveyard floor?
I
It's
walked
not
into the
sanitary.
graveyard and a great bony man grabbed me by the ankle. And he said along the lines of, and I was tired of his hoopla hoppla, so I reached into my pocket and I put in my earplugs. But then I realized we need these. So I took them to you like a good, distinguished gentleman. And I hope we can use these tonight. And I don't know if there's more to discover in the graveyard, but I'm ready to keep exploring.
Okay, so you've got one pair of earplugs to use in the ballroom.
Are
Correct.
those the right one?
Only one of us may go in, but I
They
would
work?
not recommend me. I love a good dance floor. But we must find more for the rest of you to distract
So-
me from that evilness of dancing.
Well,
Okay.
the hatbox ghost is just standing there with his hatbox like,
Oh, snap.
are we playing Tree of Dice?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think
Yes,
we need
correct.
that key.
I'm gonna allow the hatbox ghost to roll first, so we know what we're up against here, what we have to roll to win.
Ooh,
The
yeah,
hatbox
that's
ghost goes, that is how it's played. I was about to explain. So
Oh, sorry.
yeah, I roll a die, and then you have to guess if your next roll is higher or lower than my die. If you get it right 3 times, you win the key. But if you get it incorrect 3 times, you'll get booted from the graveyard, and maybe I'll take one of your keys. We'll find out. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
yes.
Oh yes, let's let the Spectro play the Tree of Dice. I have a feeling he's very familiar with it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to roll my die. I'm rolling it now. Roll. 6. Oh, darn it.
Oh.
Well,
Lower.
is your next roll going to be higher or lower?
Lower.
Fire.
Roll that dice.
Okay, well, let's just... All right, roll the dice. We'll see if it's higher or lower. Well, fiddlesticks, you've got 1 correct. You need to get 2 more correct in a row. So now I'm going to make my second roll. I roll! Oh my gosh! What is happening right now?
Oh man, the Hatbox Ghost is not having a great night.
This is not my day. Okay, well, is it higher or lower?
Higher.
Oh, the look on his lack of face. Oh.
Okay, well, let's roll their second roll. Roll their roll.
Yeah.
What is... Hang on a minute! 2 4s in a row? That's not... I don't like this. Okay. I swear on all that is holy. I am going to make my third roll. I roll! What is happening?
Higher.
What is happening?
Higher.
This is madness!
Oh, someone's getting rendered to madness.
Do it! Roll it a third time for them.
Oh!
Oh! I have to favor the player and let you just win this, basically. Darn it!
This baby powder is creeping up in the nose.
Everyone watching or listening right now, I don't know if this die is rigged. It certainly seems that way. Oh my god. Okay, the hatbox ghost, the die that goes wrong. Yeah, that's about right. The hatbox ghost is like, curses! I made a game so insane, it only worked on me! Because I am enraged right now. What is this? Well, here you go. And he tosses the skeleton key at you. So now you have 4 skeleton keys now. And he's like, well, what do you guys want to do now?
You're so.
Well, I think
You wanna
Madame
hang
Tomoto
out?
is heading to In-N-Out Burger. If you might want.
Oh,
That sounds
I
like
love
a fun
In-N-Out Burger. I'll join them in the spectral plane later on. Oh my god.
Is there anybody?
Don't forget to get it animal style.
In the graveyard, we might want to go talk to or investigate, or is it pretty dead out here?
Well, as you can see, the graveyard is empty. Some kind of curse has fallen upon all the ghosts. Literally every room of this house, well, it should be empty, except me. I'm bolted to the floor. I can't really do anything. I don't even belong in this section.
Suggestion? I say we move to the basement. Basement.
There's a trap door over here. You're welcome to go.
Well, so much for the trap. We know where it is. We'll just use it as a door.
Oh no, the regular door!
What do you guys do?
Basement.
No, there's nothing else.
Well,
Let's go to
thank
the
you,
basement.
Hatbox Ghost. This
Let's
was
go down under.
It was certainly fun.
You're
for us.
welcome. As long as everyone had fun. So, do you guys head to the basement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta
Okay.
head to the basement.
All right, so the Hatbox Ghost opens the regular door, I guess. No longer a trap door. And you head down a staircase, and the basement of the mansion has water and algae flooded up to your knees, basically. As you reach the end of the hallway, you find a small door, and you enter, and you find a floating ghost that appears like a sea captain. It is Captain Gore! And when you enter, he turns to you with flaming eyes. But once he sees that it's a group of adventurous humans, he calms down a bit, and he gets at ease, and he says, me apologies. I thought ye were one of them cursed ghosts, or that cantankerous Constance Hatchaway. There's something going on up there. But what brings ye here? How did ye get in? And maybe let me see your faces. There we go. Well, how did he get in here? What brings you to the mansion?
Well, the gravekeeper let us in.
Yes.
The gravekeeper.
No,
Is it like a
groundskeeper.
strange? Is it like a strange
The
scared
groundskeeper.
man with a dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah,
that
I don't trust that guy. He's always touching our gravestones.
Oh.
No one likes a man who
Well,
touches
isn't that
another
his
man's
job?
gravestone.
That's exactly right.
Without permission. That should be between 2 consenting spirits.
You know,
God.
I agreed.
This is
Listen,
getting
I'm
weird.
I'm sorry about being so spooky earlier. I'm not the evil pirate you think I am. I used to be a pillaging pirate, but a long time ago. Oh, sorry. Do you mind if I regale you with my backstory?
Please.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
take
would
us
like
to your
nothing
private
more.
island and remind us of those old times, just you, friends, and family, when times were normal on a private island. Please take us there.
Yes, I used to be a pillaging pirate. I had many private islands. I mean, I completely killed and took everyone's stuff that was there. But one time I was Yeah, they were good times, but one time I was posing as a goods merchant in this town trying to find out the best method of attack. But then I fell in love with Dilly, a baker in the town. I had never fallen in love before, but I was prepared to give up everything for them. I decided me next pillage would be me last, to give Dilly and myself a new start in life. I wanted a family. However, we could not have children. We wanted to adopt, but we would have to be married. And I proposed, and on our wedding day, somebody mysteriously killed me. I can't even remember what my beautiful Dilly looks like. But anyways, the reason I'm stuck down here, my treasure was stolen by Constance and hidden in her attic. And that is a ghostly chain that binds me down here. If you can get that chest and free me from this curse, I can help you break the other curse that's going on upstairs in the ballroom.
Oh.
Ooh, something tells me we gotta... I hope Pete is emotionally prepared for this.
Yeah, this is interesting. We got to get to Constance's chest.
I
But
do
before we
love
do that-
Constance's chest, but the thing that happened after you touch her chest, you don't want to know.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
my god.
Oh,
There's
no.
so many memes happening in this.
This might be a trick. I want to ask the sea captain if he'll tell us
Or
what is in this chest. We could be.
It's
letting
my
out
greatest.
something.
It is my greatest treasure. It's the only thing that connects me to my sweet beloved.
A baseball.
What? No. What? What is e-baseball?
it is chest.
Is he okay? Say that again. Your sort of head turned, and I couldn't understand you. What did you say?
I said there's only one thing you're be thinking about, and it's Constance's chest. Everyone
gosh.
Just.
thinks about
Gosh,
it,
no.
and nobody talks about it.
I
mean, he may have his
absolutely
mind
no
more
interest
on,
in Constance's chest.
That is true, but he may have his mind more on Dilly's buns. I mean, she was a baker.
Oh,
Yeah, they were a baker.
quite the baker she was.
Such
yeah.
soft buns. So will
Someone
you help
would
me?
travel for seas and seas just for one bite of her sweet buns.
Oh, boy.
When will you help me or not?
I
said-
forgot what ye were talking about.
We have to go
The
up
treasure
and steal
in the attic.
treasure from Constance.
Correct.
Wait, we can negotiate here because, I mean, I don't really care whether this curse gets lifted off of this mansion or not. It's not my mansion, but
What?
I might be interested in half the treasure in that chest.
Okay.
In my chest?
Hey, if you want it bad enough,
Okay, you know what? Fine. If ye wants to possibly take the greatest treasure that belongs to me, I'll let you decide once you get it back from me. That sounds fine.
I
That's what I
get
was
that,
gonna
but
say.
he,
You never know
he
what
says
it
he has something for us that will help us fight the ghost. Maybe the earplugs.
I mean, there are earplugs in the attic.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that would have
that's
been
good.
helpful.
oh,
Not to mention, we still haven't gotten the key in the
Horace
stretching
literally
room.
told you that at the beginning of the game.
I
Okay.
am aware. Then we got
Wait.
stuck on innuendo.
why do we need the earplugs if we get to the attic and get this treasure and this dude right here lifts the curse so we can walk into the ballroom?
I mean, I don't know
He
how
said
to
he
break the. I said I would
he
do
can't
whatever
break
I
the-
can to break the curse.
Oh, you
I don't know
oh.
what, like, I will break the curse. I believe I will do anything in my power, in my ghostly
I have
power,
an
to
idea.
break that curse for you.
All right.
Stand still, friend. Stand still.
What?
May
Okay,
these
is this a
earplugs-
magic trick?
May
What?
these earplugs
Oh.
land in your ears, and may your problems be forever solved.
So, see, Captain.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know
I'm
what's
so
going
sorry.
on. I think we've lost track of the plot here.
One moment. He tried to hand me earplugs, and they just fell through my hands. Cause I'm a ghost. They're now
Rats!
floating
I
in
will
the water.
forget. Ah, dang it! Another ghost. Who would have thought? Charlie, you get $3. Mikey, you get. Keep forgetting about these dang ghosts. Dang.
Baby
Okay,
Powder
well,
Pete,
so
are
we
you
have to get to the attic at some point. Not to
Are there
mention,
any-
there's
I
still the
don't
skeleton
want to
key
go to
in
the attic.
stretching room.
Constance's up there. She's been bugging me alive. She's been bugging me dead. She's been bugging me dead again, dead again, dead again, dead again. I don't trust this
So-
Constance. You guys can go to the attic? Have you never been to Walt Disney World? What the
Okay.
heck is going on?
Okay,
Baby Powder
okay.
Pete
Can I propose,
can hang out
can I
in the
propose
foyer.
this compromise? If Baby Powder Pete is so adamant against going to the attic, why doesn't he try to get the key out of the stretching room like we did before? That we ignored before. It's clear each of these rooms has a key or some item that will help us.
Well, I don't like it, but honestly, y'all have been good people tonight. I will
Before we
do what
leave
the people want.
basement, Sea Captain, are there any skeleton keys down here that you've seen that we might need?
Here in the basement?
Yeah.
There are none in the basement. However, how many skeleton keys do you currently possess?
4, or do we have 5, guys? Do
We have the
5?
greenhouse. We have the.
I love
the
Five
greenhouse.
Guys. Their burgers are delicious.
We don't have the patent on the 5 guys.
I
So wait,
suggest
it's-
you go to the ballroom and inspect the door first.
All right.
Okay.
Or as
let's-
the lady calls it, the shower.
And if Baby Powder over here doesn't wish to enter the attic, perhaps he waits at the door?
No,
Yeah.
we go to the ballroom first, and then y'all can go up to the attic. Cheerio.
Okay.
Cheerio.
All right. Someone in chat said, "What happened to Albert?"
Albert's right
He's
here,
on
baby.
Baby Powder Pete's shoulder.
All right. So, what are you guys doing now then?
I'm going to listen to the sea captain. Do we want to go inspect the ballroom door, or do we want to just head up to the attic?
Or do we want to get the key from the stretching room? that
Didn't
we
he
keep
just tell us to
ignoring?
go to the
know
ballroom?
if
Why are
we
we not
did.
going to the ballroom?
So let's go to the ballroom.
Okay.
All right.
As you approach the ballroom, you notice that the door is locked with a series of 4 skeleton locks, each one requiring its own skeleton key. And inside, you can hear the sound of the cursed dance or party taking place with its haunting organ music. So, let us go back and discuss. There's 4 skeleton locks. You guys got 4 skeleton keys.
Yeah. So we're good.
So
Guys,
we have one
holy
from the
crazy.
greenhouse, one from the seance, one from the graveyard. No, we only have 3.
No, we have 4. The
I dropped mine. It's right here. Hold
digger
on.
guy gave us one.
Horace,
Oh, right.
Horace gave you one.
But those might. Okay, well, first we obviously need what's in the attic. Because we can't
Right.
go in there without earplugs. My guess is
Correct.
the sea captain has them.
Yeah, let's go to the attic.
Okay.
And then.
So if you're
Hmm.
yes,
We're leaving.
I'm
Pete.
just saying,
We're
we have 4 lock. Yes, we have 4 keys, but those may not necessarily be the right keys. I still think we need to go into the stretching room.
True.
All right.
Baby Potter Pete should go to the stretching room while we go to the attic.
Okay, since you guys are here, it looks like Baby Powder Pete has already gone to the stretching room.
Stretching right now.
No!
That was some stretching. Whoa,
No!
really big.
Okay, what are you saying no to?
I just fell through a loose door. There was something over here, but it had nothing to do with the story, but there was just someone who carved something and said, if you have 4 skeleton keys and you have 4 skeleton locks, why the frig would you walk away?
So
Because
Tim,
we
you
don't
wanna go
have
to
the
stretching room?
earplugs.
I say we just go to
I
the attic.
have the earplugs, and I know people who
You!
know people
It's you!
who have earplugs.
We do not
So
have
going to the
earplugs.
attic.
Only you have earplugs.
We
Can
don't
I
all have to
investigate
go in the room, my friend. I don't know if you know this, but it's 10:13 on the East Coast, and not everyone has to go into the room to finish the story. So here, I lost one
Is
shit.
Baby
All right,
Powder
let's
Pete
go.
actually Baby Powder Pete, or is he a ghost? Can I investigate him?
I don't. Are you?
Okay,
We're going
let's
to
just
the
go
attic.
upstairs.
Where are we going?
I don't want to be investigated. I've had too many things I don't care to have brought up. I will go to the attic and I will go talk to that woman y'all call my ex.
The X with the
Are you all
axe.
going to the attic then?
Yes.
I think
Okay.
you have to.
Whatever. Yeah, let's
As
go.
you guys go to the attic, Constance is mysteriously not there.
Hooray! Hooray!
First time.
Celebrate! Oh, y'all thought I was going to die.
I got nothing.
Constance is gone.
I got nothing.
Okay, so there's a lot of mysterious trinkets and items, including a giant pirate chest, which has a lock that's shaped like an axe on it. Constance, as I said, is mysteriously absent, as if, like all the other ghosts, she is also trapped by the curse that's in the ballroom, leaving the rest of the house empty. So, yeah. What do you guys do? Do you want to inspect the room, inspect the chest? What do we do?
I think we have to inspect the room, then inspect the chest. I think we got to look at both.
I always
Oh, yeah.
say, never forget to inspect the chest. It takes somebody out.
Okay, so I have a 16 investigation, so I guess that should be me.
Congratulations.
5. Perfect. You got it. So as you inspect the chest, as noted, you notice an axe-shaped keyhole, similar to the axe that Constance holds. The chest itself, if you pick it up, it's very light, as if there's almost nothing inside. But it's still sizable enough that you can carry it with you if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's inspect the room.
do any of our keys, skeleton keys, fit into that lock?
Your skeleton keys fit into skeleton locks. However, this is an axe-type lock. So this is an
Okay.
entirely different kind of lock.
A different lock system.
Guys, can I bring something up?
Yes.
We are in the attic, correct? And
Yes.
on our one side, we have a graveyard. It seems grim. And on the other side, we have a basement. My original suggestion. I say we take, I either say we take the long way to the basement, or we go back to that ballroom with the 4 skeleton keys and the 4 skeleton locks. But like Mother always said, never leave a chest behind. So I shall take Constance's empty chest to the ballroom.
I
No,
say
we got to take it to the basement.
and give it to the sea captain.
Yeah, it's in the basement.
Like I said, the basement.
All right, so
And
what are you
you're
guys doing?
I guess
Well-
we're taking it to the basement.
Well, let's look around.
Should we
the
check
attic
the room?
first.
Oh wait, should we inspect the?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's. Can we? Is there anything else in the room we should be aware of? Because there was
Yeah,
a
anything
lot of
around
that
the
attic last night. As far as the ride goes.
Somebody roll
do
to
we-
inspect
Like
them.
All
Let's
right,
see
I'm
here.
rolling 5.
I got a 20.
Wow.
What
okay.
are we rolling?
Well, Damien, as you go to inspect something, you trip over a candlestick and you just fall into a cobweb. Meanwhile, Timrek, as you go to do an inspection, you notice that there's an opening that's very small, too small for any average-sized human to squeeze through. However, something inside of there is glowing.
Albert.
Okay.
Albert.
I think we gotta call Albert in on this one.
Yeah.
Albert. Oh, wait, let's have Pete summon up Albert.
Albert, baby. Albert. Albert. Yeah. All right. He said he'll do it, but only if we give him 3 golden Cheetos.
Done.
What a monkey.
I mean, if you got golden Cheetos, fine. I
Yo,
don't
have
even
golden Cheetos? Hold on 1 second. Oh my God. He just ate 3 at once. Okay, he's ready.
Albert is now full of Cheetos, and I will deem him to need golden Cheetos, and he'll have to use the bathroom when I deem it inappropriate enough. And he climbs down. He climbs down to the opening, and he crawls through, and he seems to rustle inside for something, and he pulls out 4 pairs of magical earplugs that are glowing a ghostly green.
Okay.
Shove them
Hey,
in our
Thank you.
ears.
Thank you, Albert. Now let's go give the chest to the captain, because he said he had something for us. I have a feeling we're going to need it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so you guys go back down to the basement where there's a
Yes.
forlorn Captain Gore waiting for you, and he goes, Did ye find what was in the attic?
We found the chest.
Yeah.
The chest.
Unfortunately.
Please, bring it here. And Pete, I guess,
Yeah.
just walks up and hands it to him with his
Yeah.
chest open. Oh, his chest. There comes a sound almost like chains breaking as the chest glows a magical green glow that matches the glow of Captain Gore. He says to you, I can feel the ghostly chains breaking around me. My treasure is in here. All right, let's go. Ballroom time. I will do whatever I can to break this curse, but ye leave Constance to me so that I can get this chest back open.
Will do.
Sounds good.
Do
We
it,
got our
mate.
vote.
Go to that ballroom.
You guys are heading to the ballroom with Captain Gore?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did we inspect the earplugs? Because they had a weird glow to them.
Don't worry about the glow. Just stick them
Gentlemen,
That's how I
we're
feel
gonna
too.
leave Constance
I don't
behind.
want to know.
Are we just gonna leave Constance behind?
No,
No,
she's in the
Constance is in the ballroom.
The
We can't leave her
captain says,
behind if we never found her in the first place.
If Constance is in that
We don't know.
ballroom, don't worry. I feel like I have unfinished business with her
Good.
for stealing me chest and my treasure.
Pete has
Gentlemen.
unfinished business with her too, so be careful.
I can't live with this. I want
Baby
to
powder.
negotiate.
Pete.
Wait, what?
I want to negotiate.
What do you want?
I don't want you to hurt my Constance. I know we had our troubles, but you gotta promise me she will live dead happily forever.
Baby powder.
Think
Pete.
about it.
You have a good woman now. You don't need to worry about the Constance.
I had
She's in your
Constance
path.
once, and once you had the dead, you never forget the dead.
Hey, hang on. Ye were married to Constance?
Yay.
That sounds so familiar. I don't recall why exactly. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll regain some of my memories. Fine. I will not, I guess, hurt her. Let me just punch her into oblivion. Is that okay? At least she can come back from that.
Sounds like a fair enough punishment to me.
All right. Let's do this.
Thank
You guys
God the year
head up.
is 2178.
You guys head up to the ballroom. The ballroom's doors are locked with a series of 4 skeleton locks. Do you use your 4 skeleton keys on these 4 locks?
Well, what else is there to do?
All right. As you put your skeleton key into the locks, do you want to put on the earplugs now by any chance, by the way?
Oh, yes, let's do that.
I thought I already put that in.
All right, so everyone puts in their earplugs, and you open the door to the ballroom with Captain Gore following right behind you. The door's open, and there is a haunting organ song being played by a ghost in a long cape at the end of the ballroom. You walk into this room.
I can't hear you. Got the earplugs in.
Guys,
You walk into the room.
I put my earplugs in Albert, so he'd be okay. I heard you the whole time. Am I gonna die?
Oh, you put in the other earplugs you have, right?
No, yeah, Albert has the other ones on. I just I'm okay. But what? I also have this weird
Do you
ear
have the
condition.
magical ones, or does Albert?
I had the magical ones. You think I gave the magical ones to a monkey? Come on, bro. It's 2278.
So you walk in and the haunting organ music is playing. The ghosts all turn and look at you as they continue to dance, and they go, "Why are you not dancing?" To which the music starts to affect Albert, having not worn magical earplugs, and he immediately just starts swaying on top of Baby Powder's shoulders. However, if you're going to get close to the organist, I need everyone to make a performance roll to see how well you can fake dance around the ballroom.
Okay. I'll go first, I guess. I have a 10.
Is that just a straight D20?
1.
Yes.
I rolled a 1.
1, 10?
Yeah.
What else?
19.
Uh-oh.
5.
Spectra, what is your performance number, by the way?
12.
Rutrow. And Baby Powder. Can someone roll for Baby Powder?
All right, I got him.
He seems to be doing a pretty
15.
decent job already. He's probably not successful. Baby Powder, what is your performance number? Oh, oh my God. Well, that already proved he's... Baby Powder is unsuccessful in his dancing and actually bumps up against portraits on the wall. What's your performance number? Is it over 15?
No, it's not.
Okay, you actually bump into some portraits on the wall, and the ghosts start walking towards you slowly. Same thing with Spectro. You, I guess, you bump into the person who's trying to blow out her cake and fall into a ghostly cake. Everyone starts crowding around you as well. However, Damien and Timbrack are able to successfully dance their way over to the organist, and the organist turns around to reveal herself as Constance Hatchaway has been the one playing the organ. That made it sound like it was like a disappointment. Constance is playing the organ, and she goes, come to stop me, huh? Well, no matter. You're only mortal for now. A bunch of ghostly hands split out of Constance and continue to play this haunting organ music. But when she sees Captain Gore, she goes, Gore, how did you get out? And something happens to Captain Gore upon seeing Constance. Let's cut back so that everyone can hear the story. Captain Gore suddenly starts to have flashes. He says, Constance, I remember. It was my wedding day. You were there and you killed me with your axe. She says, you stole my wedding venue from me. You and that insufferable fiance of yours. You two make me sick. And with that, Captain Gore pulls his fist back and punches her straight into oblivion. Do we have oh, wait, no, that's not, there should be a different one. There we go. And punches Constance straight into oblivion. Let's go back now. And as she's punched, the key around her neck comes flying off, an axe-shaped key, and it lands at the feet of Timrek and Damien. And the music stops. And all of the ghosts are able to stop their dancing and go, what happened? Where were we? Some of them are like, I don't know, I just remember the music playing. And then the guy up top is like, I'm just having a good time. What's the guy's name again? Forget his name. He has a name in the comics. Pickwick. Pickwick is like, you guys are great. Let's keep the dance going. Suddenly, Baby Powder Pete, with Constance punched into oblivion, Baby Powder Pete recalls what happened to him and Constance. But as these memories come flooding back, Captain Gore reaches down and picks up the key, puts it into the chest, and unlocks it.
Wait, he can pick up the key? He's a ghost. He can't touch stuff.
It's a ghost key. It was on Constance's neck.
Yeah.
He picks up the key, puts it in the lock, and he goes, there he is, my greatest treasure. And it's a photo of him and his husband, Dylan, otherwise nicknamed Dilly. And so I think we've seen that enough. Let's go back. Captain Gore is now clutching this photo. And he's like, my sweet Dylan. Oh, my greatest treasure. The last photo of us together before our wedding day. I think I recall that. And I think Baby Powder might recall as well. And he tells you a story that regains Baby Powder's memories. You see, that day, Constance was meant to wed Baby Powder Pete. And Gore had apparently stolen the venue from them. So Constance Hatchaway murdered Gore. But when Pete found Constance with an axe over this man, he killed her instead. Baby Powder Pete was only posing as her husband to investigate the strange murders surrounding her former husband. And Dylan, upon finding Pete standing over all of their dead bodies, clubbed Pete in the head and dumped him on a boat where he lived out his Baby Powder ways, unaware of his past. So Captain Gore holds a hand out to Baby Powder Pete and says, I think we can finally put this all behind us, don't ye?
We get half that photo, though. That was the deal.
What? No, don't take away a man's precious memories.
How are we gonna split it? Do we want to remember him, or do we want to remember his husband?
It was a nice photo.
That was the wrong time.
Petro, would you put your need for comedy aside for a moment?
Nick's right there.
I can't believe you just asked that. Oh my god, there's so much water everywhere. Okay.
Can we just make photocopies?
I have never laughed harder in my life. Okay. I guess you ask that to the captain, who's like, wait, you know what? Sure. he just hands you the whole photo. He's like, now that I've reclaimed that, I can finally pass on to a better life. But Pete, anyways, Baby Powder Pete, where were we? It looks like he's about to give a dramatic speech. I think I'm ruining it now.
Remember.
What? What? Oh my god! Did Baby Powder Pete just have a heart attack?
I thought he got shot by the dueling ghosts.
Who knows what anymore?
Baby Powder Pete. Baby Powder Pete.
I'm like out of answers.
Maybe he died of a broken heart because all these memories came flooding back.
Wow. For all the folks in the chat saying what, you're not alone.
We don't know either. Baby Powder Pete was able to die with a smile on his face. And I guess Baby Powder Pete is now a ghost if he wants to come back over here.
He's haunting them.
I mean, thank God. I'm just thankful that this is just a one-shot episode.
That's true.
Because I don't know if we could build any continuity off this. So Baby Powder Pete's dead.
What? I don't know what's happening. Okay.
I don't know either. Is
okay,
the
hang
story
on.
over?
Let's wrap this up. So Constance is now gone. The hands playing the organ vanish, and the curse is broken. The other ghosts come out of their trance. Captain Gore hands you the photo of him and his husband Dilly or Dylan. And Captain Gore floats upwards into a bright pink light. And he ascends into... with some techno music playing for some reason. And with that, Captain Gore has gone to, I guess, gay heaven?
Okay.
Albert is standing
That
over
makes
the
about as
body
much
of...
sense as the rest of this.
Albert is standing on top of the body of his new best friend and sheds a single tear. There are adventurers in the chat asking Spectro to perform emergency electrical recharge to try and bring Baby Powder Pete back to life.
I also have a magic wrench. The wrench can literally fix him.
Do you guys want to try?
I was just about to call the grave digger to come up and
I have no idea what's going on here.
toss him in his new home in the ground, but we can try bringing him back to life.
Whatever you want to do. I just hope Baby Powder Pete is ready to come back to life.
Yeah, he's not. He's happier in the afterlife. I'm calling it.
Well, for all the misery he put us through. Oh.
What is...
Okay.
What is happening? Okay, I guess you guys lay Baby Powder Pete to rest.
Yeah, I'm calling the grave digger to come get him.
What? I'm...
Oh, no, there's the ghost of Baby Powder Pete. Is he also ascending? I am very lost. Baby Powder Pete is just a ghostly spirit floating around, and I think Baby Powder Pete is gonna speak his last words as a ghost. If he can hear us in the astral plane. I guess not. He's just with you now as a ghostly orb. Well, anyways, you exit the mansion. You guys exit the mansion, and you see Skipper David Mansfield, who congratulates you on saving the mansion. He goes, guys, I only just heard. I heard that you guys left to go to the mansion. I don't even know what happened. Yeah. But it sounds like you broke the curse that was holding all these ghosts hostage. How did you even get here? Who did you talk to?
We talked to a groundskeeper. The guy with the dog.
Do you mean Horace Fusselbottom?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good buddy of
But
ours.
him and his wife, Karen Karenson, have been dead for 25 years! And that is the end of tonight's story. Thank you everyone, for joining us for WDWNT The RPG tonight. The show will return with its finale episode, hopefully during next month's 65-hour marathon to benefit the cast member pantry. There are a lot of cast members who need to put food on their tables right now, and this is a great charity, so be sure to watch and donate during the show. Special thank you to Thomas Kiernan, who did a lot of the artwork that you saw tonight. Special thank you to Ambient Worlds and Disney Image Makers for the pre-show image and ambience that it was designed for. Thank you to Lauren, who is our master scare technician tonight. And thank you to everybody who came over to this new channel for our entertainment-based programming like WDWNT The RPG, Geekly Kingdom, Deep in the Plus, Cosmic Read Live, and much more. You're going to be able to see all of these amazing shows throughout just the rest of WDWNT existing. We are going to do a mini post show. So after we do the final credits tonight, be sure to stick around because, oh my God, you guys, we have a lot to unpack from tonight's episode. You can watch and listen to past episodes by going to wwnt.com/RPG, including downloading the full-length theme song featuring the singing talents of Jilly Height of Geekly Kingdom and myself. We'll see you guys next time. And remember, the adventure just might be coming to an end. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Stick around for the
Happy
post show.
Halloween.
Just
Halloween.
let down.